LiteBruim is a black youth-owned company which is shining light where there's darkness, with their LED lights which have an internal battery backup system that lasts 6 to 8 hours. They say they've got the potential to decrease reliance on Eskom and stabilize the electricity supply for both the commercial and industrial sector. To discuss this further, we're joined by LiteBruim Co-Founder and Managing Director Sfundo Gcaba, who joins us virtually. Sfundo, thank you for your time this afternoon. Before you tell us about your product, tell us about your company. You're black, you're youth-owned. Where did this all start for you and your colleagues?
Thank you so much, Marcel, for having us, and thank you to your viewers. LiteBruim, or the company, was started back in 2019 with the passion to assist the governments in the energy crisis, because we all know that the energy crisis undermines the potential investments of Eskom.
Now, you know, have spoken to business, scores of business people in various sectors. And the big problem we find often is in the SMME sector, where, you know, the gap between profit margins and being able to get through a month or day by day is very, very slim. And that makes it very, very difficult to be able to afford alternative forms of power that we need during this time of a crisis in our power supply. I'm assuming that's where your product comes in, to provide an alternative to power for those businesses that perhaps cannot afford a massive generator or huge solar panels and that kind of thing.
Yes. Thank you so much, Marcel, for touching base on that. We all know that load shedding has a negative impact on businesses. It decreases the productivity on a daily basis. And companies like ours, which are startup companies, they have a lack of financial muscle, which means when load shedding hits them hard, they have to close their doors and they have to retrench people. So LiteBruim does not only solve load shedding. LiteBruim also addresses the social ills which are faced by the country. For example, let's just take a scholar or a student who's doing matric, grade 12. Sometimes they have to stop studying just because it's dark. So LiteBruim is just here to say, okay, we have enough time to study. We're shining lights with this darkness. There's a lot that happens in the communities when it's dark. The crime rate is high. So we're just saying, okay, let's address all this in just one light.
Now, tell us about this light. You say it's an LED light. It has a battery backup system of 6 to 8 hours. How did you come across this technology, and how are you going about making it possible that more and more people can access it in terms of numbers and distribution?
Okay. This idea, we came up with this back in 2019. My background is that I grew up in rural areas, so I grew up in the dark. We used to light candles every day, and sometimes we have to switch off the candle, just one candle, because we were saving, and the cost of living is high. So the product is actually available at ARB electrical stores, and and probably in the next few months, we're starting a distribution channel of where communities can directly order from us and resell on their own profits or markup cost, which will create income for them.
Now, tell us where people can find out more, because in as much as you are able to provide your product to individual homes, like you said, you're trying to make sure that you get light into various homes, in communities and in businesses as well. How easy are you making it for people to get their hands on your lights?
It's easy. You just approach us on the social media pages or our website, which is www.litebruim.co.za. We respond instantly.
Okay, we're going to leave it there. That is the co-founder of LiteBruim, and its managing director, Sfundo Gcaba. They've got these LED lights. They have an internal battery backup system that lasts 6 to 8 hours, and something that can come in handy in households as well as in businesses and the broader community as a whole. We thank them for his time and telling us about their interesting product. Every bit helps. Every bit of light helps, doesn't it?